everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be looking at transition areas. I asked my subscribers, what do you struggle most with when building and decorating in Animal Crossing, and this one kept popping up. So we're going to do it. We're going to look at some of my previous islands and try and figure out what's best, what's not to do, and I'll give you some hints and tips along the way. I hope you find this video helpful because we all want nice, smooth, flowing islands. So don't forget to like and subscribe before we start, but let's get into it. We're going to start off with a simple idea, but this is what comes to my mind when I think of transition areas. This original picture is from an island we can no longer visit as it is that old. But as you can see, this is a crossroads, and this one is quite natural and not totally symmetrical. I remember building this area and having a central area left, and I was like, what do I do with it? And I went to town with the path, and it worked. I've also created another crossroads area using more of a square path. Whatever path you're working with, this idea is great. It's a great way to connect multiple areas, and you can decorate it however you like. I feel like adding the signpost makes it feel super cute, as well as it's got the idea that it can guide people to the right direction. Having a nice open crossroad area will definitely help make your island flow. As you can see, lots of areas, it's not too cramped. Basically, it's nice and open. So this is just such a simple idea, but you can execute it wonderfully and it will definitely help. Next up, we are going to talk about this wishing well. I love this build. It is so cute. All you need to do is start off with your wishing well, and then you can adapt it to whatever size you need to fill. So here I had quite a large area, so I've added in trees and flowers and a few little bits around. I also added in the circular path, which I feel just helps enhance it. Whatever path you are using, definitely use the circular shape to your advantage because it helps elevate a build, I think. And it's just a perfect build for a natural area. So simple, so cute and cozy. It's just amazing. If you're a player who is struggling to connect cliffs or terraformed areas, I definitely recommend using land bridges. They may look daunting, but they are very simple to do, and you can use custom designs to help achieve your desired look. The reason they are perfect for transition areas is that you can adapt them to the area that you need to fill. Depending on the size, the shape, you can have straight or natural land bridges, maybe even a diagonal one, depending on the look or the area you need to fill. They also can be turned into a huge feature if you love to water terraform. These are just wonderful, great builds. At number 4, I wanted to talk about fake buildings. Now hear me out, fake buildings do not need to be huge. You can make some really adorable smaller builds using storefronts and simple panels. On my sprinkle island, I had this awkward skinny area and I didn't know what to put there, so I added a garden shed, and it is only 3-4 spaces wide. So if you have that sort of area, then definitely think about adding something like this. If you're working on more of a city island, definitely think about making it more industrial feeling, maybe have a little bit of a shop there. Items such as a retro transportation stop will definitely help make fake buildings look more industrial and city-like. But yes, fake buildings, do not write them off if you have a little area to fill. If you are stressing about tiny areas, maybe by a path or by a bridge, by some trees, just anywhere, why not add a picnic blanket or a little seating area? It may feel random, but trust me, these are the most adorable builds, and something makes them even cuter when they are small. You know, best things come in tiny packages sometimes. And let's face it, our villagers live a very chilled lifestyle. We do all the hard work. So I'm sure they would appreciate an extra spot to take a seat, and so would we. Honestly, picnic blankets, seating areas are just wonderful fillers. For number 6, we're going to talk about farms. Now, farms can be whatever size you want them to be, but honestly, if you're looking to fill an area, having a little crop patch, a little flower farm, put down some dirt path and then put your items on top, it will look really, really cute. And it does act as a great thing to have alongside a natural path, or even if you're in a city, you could have like little lines of flowers dotted around. That would be really, really cute. These are great, whatever kind of island, whatever theme you're going for. If you're going for more of a farm theme, you might even consider adding in little crop fields or even wheat fields as well, just in between the paths like I have done here. I think it looks really effective, and it definitely gives me that farm vibe. Keeping with the farm theme, I think another kind of stellar villa build, definitely perfect for transition areas because you can adapt the style, add things, take them away, is apiaries. Use the little beehive furnitures. They are so adorable, easy to get your hands on if you just started an island, and then you can add things to them if you want to, or you can just leave a couple beehives dotted around and they look adorable. But you could add in a stall, you could add in some flowers, just have like a little flower patch beside it. So cute and really, really worthwhile adding into a little filler area. For number 8, I'm going to talk about stalls or mini shops. These are a great way to add personality to your island, as you can customize the stalls and decide what items you're going to sell to fit your island best. But they can also add as a great little filler area between your different builds. If you don't want to place another tree, why not add a little florist or a bookshop? Food stalls are also great. Why not add a little cafe or bakery so that you can grab a sweet treat whilst out for a stroll? And no, little coffee stalls are also really cute as well. Hot cocoa stalls if you're doing a winter one. But really, they are just a wonderful filler. They're small, they are cute, they are so effective, even though it's just simply a stall and some smaller items. Definitely think about using like a cash register or a little sign out front just to make it clear what is going on there. The next thing we're going to talk about cliffs. Cliffs are a great way to add a transition area. So this area, I don't know if you could tell, but there is a huge fake building right in front here. So what I did is I added in the cliff and then made a sunken yard here. I also decorated the cliff space that I did have to make it utilized and have a little seating area. But cliffs are wonderful. There's so many different ways you can use them to help break up your transition areas, help make it feel like you're stepping into a new area. So you can use them as kind of walkways, have cliffs either side and make it like a valley or an alleyway through into another area, which I love to see. Also does help with the flow of your island if you're going to use it that way. Sometimes I'll add smaller cliffs, add them on top of areas just to make it feel a bit more put together. If you are struggling with areas where you think, oh, there's just nothing here, I just need something, then maybe a little garden or a little plaza area would work great to connect an area. You can have one focal point in the center and have the path surrounding it so that you're still able to access the different directions that you need to go in, whether it be across or to the side. They do work really nicely and you can really adapt them. Use different things, have them different sizes. You can have a tiny little plaza area if you wanted to, or a larger one as well. They are great filler builds, but also work wonderfully as transition areas as well. So I definitely recommend one of these. And the final area I wanted to talk about is alleyways. This is particularly great if you are doing a structured island, or maybe you've just got a bit of a built up area on your island as well. That works wonderfully. All you need is some wall structures, whether it be the castle walls or the medieval side walls. They work perfectly as well. And then just place them either side of your buildings and make an alleyway through. You can fill it in with items if you wanted to, or just leave it pretty bare and maybe just add a cruiser bike or a scooter just to fill it out a little bit. But these work wonderfully and I think that they look great. They make a great statement piece and are nice to walk through. So that's the end of the video. I hope this helped you out. I hope you found some inspiration as what to do when you're struggling to fill those areas, struggling to work out how to move one build to another area. It will be fine. Just have some faith and just get building. You will find your creativity and you will make something beautiful. Have a great rest of your day. I shall see you again soon. Bye bye.